All right, well, springtime is an important time of the year for local agriculture. Crops across Delmarva are popping up through the soil, and those crops rely on pollination.
Now, earlier today, a ribbon cutting was held to celebrate a new pollinator garden at Poplar Hill Mansion. That garden developed and installed by Professor David Scheid and his Salisbury University students. And guess who joins us this afternoon? Professor Scheid to tell us more about it. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. So, may I ask, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, I teach a class in environmental landscape design and environmental studies. And what we do each fall is we try to do something that takes the theory and makes it hands-on. So students get a really, real life experience. And this project started 2 years ago with picking a site and coming up with the research, and then concluded this spring with the finalized construction and planting.
Wow.
What is involved in that? You say that 2 years, that seems like a lot of work.
Well, the first thing we had to do was choose the site, and then we had to get the site cleared. The site adjacent to the parking lot was full of English ivy and other invasive plants that had to be removed. We also had, because of the nature of Poplar Hill Mansion, we had to base it on something around the period of 1825. And we based it on first a coloring page and secondly, the actual embroidery from Williamsburg of a garden, a bee garden from about 1820.
Oh, wow.
We revised it through some grants that we were able to attain and a couple bequests to Poplar Hill Mansion. We made it come to life.
That is incredible. What is in the garden?
Well, the centerpiece of the garden is a shelter in which there is a bee skep, which is a typical shaped beehive made out of straw. And then there's a bench for sitting, and then there's a variety of plants that range from blueberry to things like baptisia that would also have been used, the seeds, to make blue dye. And then various flowers that are important nectar sources for the pollinators.
So do pollinator gardens like this actually help other agriculture on Delmarva?
Oh, absolutely. If it wasn't for these nectar sources, we wouldn't have the crops being pollinated. You wouldn't have everything like our summer watermelons, etc., because you need the pollinators.
Will you be in charge of the upkeep, or is there much upkeep for it?
We do it primarily with volunteers, local garden clubs, but we have students that have worked on this project that have come back for more than a year after they graduate just to help keep the progress going. They take a great pride in what they've done.
And it sounds like it's a pride well taken.
Yes.
Professor David Scheid with Salisbury University, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations on your ribbon cutting and best wishes for the future.
Thank you very much, and we invite everybody to come and enjoy this little known treasure.